Guardian's Group Protections is an effective tool to communicate to your users on the best practices for which elements should or should not be included in Revit Groups. Group Protections is a rules-based feature that provides customizations to prevent certain elements that are not considered best practices for being included in detail or model groups. To start using Guardian's Group Protections, it must first be turned on within the project configuration that is assigned to the project model. As with all project configuration settings, Guardian's Group Protections can be modified on a project-by-project basis within project settings. Under the cog icon is where the Group Protection rules-based settings can be found. In this dialog is the entire list of rules that have been established for this project configuration. The rules presented here are for demonstration purposes and may vary from those established by your firm. Common rule sets examples, as shown in this video, can be found within the resource article on Guardian's website. To create a new rule, simply select the New button and create the rule name. To demonstrate creating a rule is created to prevent the grouping of CAD links. It is a best practice to prefix the rule name with the protection mode. This becomes handy when viewing and sorting all rules within the previous dialog. Much like the rule structure found within Revit's View Filter settings, and/or sets and subsets can be established. As shown, an extensive list of conditions are available to create customized rules. In this demonstration, selecting Model Category and then CAD links and CAD imports creates a rule that will trigger when a CAD link or import is selected to be added to a group. As with all of Guardian's proactive protections, a monitor, guide, and prevent protection can be applied to each rule, in addition to send email and require comment. A custom command message can be created communicating to the Revit end user why the specific element selected is not a best practice to be placed in a group. Now that the rule has been created, it is important to sort the rules as Guardian will process the rules from top to bottom and stop processing once the condition is met. It is best practice to place the more specific rules at the top and the broader rules at the bottom. Also, if multiple elements are selected to be grouped that meet multiple rules established, the user will get a command message for each rule that has been triggered. To demonstrate the rule in practice, a CAD link is selected, and then the group command is executed from the Revit ribbon. The command message communicates to the user that they have selected a CAD link to be grouped, and it's not a best practice to do so. While a single rule can be created to catch all conditions in which elements should not be included in a group, it is a best practice to create a rule for each specific element. This way, the user knows exactly which elements they attempted to group that triggered the Guardian command message. Guardian's Group Protections provides almost limitless ways in which you can communicate to your Revit end users for which elements should not be included in Revit detail and model groups.